In this web clip, I will show how to use the molecule editor in FLAIR to design new ligands, align them to a reference ligand, and validate the molecules in terms of their electrostatics. This web clip is a continuation of another web clip entitled Performing a Conformation Hunt and Alignment using FLAIR, where I demonstrated how to set up a conformation hunt and alignment of some dual leucine zipper kinase or DLK ligands to a reference molecule in its bioactive conformation. In the previous video, I compared the aligned molecules to the reference and to each other and was able to establish some correlations between activity and molecular structure. The ligand is bound in the active site via two H bonds to cysteine 193. It also has a CHN intramolecular bond. I noted in the previous web clip that the more active molecules had a bulky substituent at the position shown on the slide. Bearing these considerations in mind, a new molecule design project could involve a scaffold hop, specifically changing the molecule's core to another planar heteroaromatic such as pyrazole, thiazole or imidazole, or an equivalent moiety that maintains the intramolecular interaction. In FLAIR, I have loaded the DLK inhibitors that I aligned in the previous web clip. I will use the most active molecule as a starting point for my new molecule designs by right-clicking on it and selecting Edit a Copy. I will change the central pyridine to a pyrazole and its substituent to a cyclopentane. Then I'll clean up and quickly minimise the edited part of the ligand within the active site of the protein. Hitting Done saves the changes I've made. If I right-click on my new design, I can select Set Role and move my new design to a new role, for example My Designs. I'll now change the pyrazole to a thiazole, and clean up and minimise the molecule as before. Finally, I will change the thiazole ring to an imidazole, clean up and minimise the molecule, and save my changes. I will change the molecule names to 1, 2 and 3. I will now select all my designed molecules and perform a conformation hunt and alignment by going to the Ligand tab and selecting the Conf Hunt and Align button. I will specify the native 5-CEO ligand as the reference molecule and use the 5-CEO protein as an excluded volume. To ensure the intramolecular bond is retained during the conformation hunt, I will deactivate the Turn off Coulombic and Attractive van der Waals forces tick box in the Conformation Hunt Calculation Advanced settings, and then hit Start. Once the conformation hunt and alignment has completed, I will move the aligned molecules into a new role called My Designs Aligned. The radial plots associated with each molecule quantify how my new molecules fit the ideal compound profile. Simply put, the smaller the green area contained within the radial plot, the closer to ideal the molecule is. The ideal compound profile is defined via the Radial Plot Properties window, which is accessed from View, Docs, Radial Plot Properties. If I compare the radial plots of my designed molecules to that of the reference ligand, it's clear the green area is smaller in the designs. In addition to the radial plot itself, a multi-parameter score is provided. This score combines all the radial plot parameters into a single value that represents the fit of the molecule to the overall project properties. A value of 1 is a perfect match, while 0 is an imperfect match. Following the conformation hunt and alignment, we might also want to inspect the similarity value contained in the SIM column in the ligands table. This provides a measure of how similar the aligned molecule is to the reference ligand based on 50% electrostatics and 50% shape. I can look at the electrostatic fields for the reference ligand and compare them to those of the designed ligands by hitting the positive and negative field buttons in the ligand tab. There is very good overlap of the positive electrostatics, shown in red, across the molecules, and similarly with the negative electrostatics, shown in blue. This becomes clearer if I view the molecules overlaid. Contact us to evaluate FLAIR.